who can take the game by the scruff of the neck and say what's up. And time again, the Sterl has done that. Zoe is a central midfielder. I would like Zoe to be an attacking midfielder. Is Jackson the guy for the rest of the season? Let's keep it a stack. I was not going to come onto a stream and lose to a semi-terraced house. I wasn't going to come on stream and lose to a residential building. That was never going to happen. So there was no way that Chelsea could become fully triumphant here. The bare minimum I expected is what we saw. Guys, they don't have a stadium. Guys, their stadium is their kitchen. The changing room is the toilets. You change in the freaking toilets. With all due disrespect, these guys are trash. They're garbage. I respect Luton. Come on, you Hatters. Well done. And I think their victory is getting into the Premier League. That was their victory. But let's keep it a stack. These guys are crap. They're horrendous. They're trash. They're garbage. And Chelsea getting a lubrication is bare minimum. It's bare minimum. So I want to break things down. So guys, shout out, welcome, guys. Please like the video, guys. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes right now. Hit that like button. Of course, you don't think hit the like button because we're going old school. It's going to break down this Chelsea game. Then I'll break down the whole thing with Rubiales trying to sexually seduce someone on live television and the whole Saudi thing. Just want to touch upon that. So look, here's the thing. I was never a fan. Of Sterling. I remember Sterling at Liverpool and how he was highly rated. I was never a fan. Pace merchants. Lack of football fundamentals. Homeboy goes to Man City and wow. I think it was the 18-19 season where, of course, they lost to Tottenham, where he would have dropped a 3-piece in that second leg. And that was easily Sterling's best season. But even then, I was like, I appreciate what you've done. He's a good player. Let's keep it a stack. Sterling is a good player. He is good. And he can somehow do some truly wondrous things. Is he a world-class player? Is he an elite player? Can he ever be world-class? Has he ever been elite? No. So my thing is, if Sterling is one of your top players, that's all well and good. Because, you see, what I'm mad from Sterling is this. When the chips are down, who says what's up? When the chips are down, who says what's up? When the going gets tough, it's all well and good when it's 5-0, but when it's 0-0, there's pressure, there's criticism. Who can take the game by the scruff of the neck and say what's up? And time again, the Sterl has done that. So, shout out to the Dream. Who's been able to step up. 2 Gs and an assist. But see, guys, I'm going to see, guys, you know me. Shout out to the streets. Guys, you know me. I come in here with that different snack. I'm not a moron. I'm the GOAT analyst. And as a GOAT analyst, I'm going to give you that objective snack. I give you that objective. See, other guys, they're like, oh my gosh, wow, amazing. No. If Sterling is your best player, you're not winning trophies. That is no disrespect to Sterling. You have to understand when I say this. If Sterling is one of your best players, so well and good, because Sterling is a great supplementary piece. But if Sterling is the main guy scoring your goals, creating for you, and the most dangerous attacker, there is only so far you can go. And I mean this with all due respect to the Sterl. Because Chelsea did what they had to do against Luton. But the difficulty of this is, guys, there's a tax. There's a tax. I would be a moron to come in here and say, oh, Chelsea, we're back, we're cooking, what's up? Guys, I'm sorry, it's Luton Town. Not all wins are the same. Because I'm judging your win against Luton Town. Bro, the guy who we just robbed one of the best players of Brighton, they 4-piece these guys, 4-1. So these guys are crap, and these guys are going to be the whipping boys. These guys are going to bend over and they're going to take it with no lube. Guys, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be graphic. These guys are going to take it without any lubricants products involved. But everybody in the Premier League, it's going to be a flick. It's going to be an adult flick for Luton Town. It's going to be an adult flick. Triple X. Over 18. Possibly over 21. So, with that being said, shout out to Sterling. 2 quality goals. That solo goal was superb. It was supremely amazing. But there is a tax there. There is a tax there. And your boy, I'm happy that he got the goal. Every striker needs to get a goal because every striker's currency is a goal. Because a striker feels like if they don't even had a game, if they're not scored. A team can win. A striker can play well, but if he's not scored, it feels like if he's not played. And I think what a striker just needs, he just needs to fill the back of the net. And I'm happy for him. Superb cross by Sterling. And Kojak said, what's up? But guys, I'm looking at the big picture here. Is Jackson the guy for the rest of the season? Because we're hearing Ivan Toney, betting tax. So Ivan Toney, due to betting tax, could now be available come January. If Toney is around, that's what I'm saying. If Toney is around, if Ivan Toney is around, I would be willing to take a Dipinski on Ivan Toney for Chelsea striker on the upcoming season because I feel that for Jackson, he's a good player. He's a talented player. I think it's perhaps too much pressure for him to lead the line in attack for Chelsea for a whole season. I think the guy can be superb coming off the bench, could be superb as like a winger or a support attacker. But as the main attacking threat, I think Chelsea needs someone a bit much more experienced and they need a more ruthless, that's the key word, they need a much more ruthless goal scorer. And as talented as Jackson is, and as well as he's played, and as well as he's good as keeping hold of the ball and combining guys, I don't see that ruthlessness in him, and Chelsea need a ruthless goal scorer. Because again, we cannot have a situation where Chelsea are reliant on Sterling to get the goals. That can't happen. That can't happen. Again, I respect the Sterling. But guys, if Sterling is the main guy we are relying upon to get the goals and assists, we're not winning the Premier League. Because we're trying to win the Premier League here. Guys, laugh at me, abuse me, insult me. We are trying to win the Premier League here. We're trying to get that EPL Dubinsky. And to get that EPL Dubinsky, Sterling is going to be important. Of course, it's going to be important. 100%. But I need a ruthless merchant. I need a guy who sleeps, craps, pisses, abuses, testifies, and menstruates goals. I need a goal menstruator. And I don't think that's Kojak. But guys, I still believe I've got one of the best midfielders in the world. That's what I believe. You guys may say no, you might say yes, but I still believe that I have one of the best midfielders in the world. So it's very good. Guys. I'll answer your questions afterwards. So guys, please feel free to send in the Dubinskis. Your donations will be very, very much obliged. Please send in those Dubinskis, land in those Dubinskis. But the issue here is this. Zoe is a central midfielder. I would like Zoe to be an attacking midfielder. You see, there's my thing. I don't know why Zoe was out on the left. Zoe is a central midfielder. Bro, did anybody watch Benfica? Scratch that. Did you watch the damn World Cup? Did you watch the World Cup in which he was one of the best players and voted best young player at that World Cup? If you watched that World Cup for Argentina, he was in the heart of the midfield. So why wouldn't you play him in the position he played in for Argentina in a World Cup winning team where he balled for a freaking World Cup? What is he doing out on the left? Put him in the freaking middle. Put him in the center of the freaking pitch. I do not know why that's so hard. But for me, I would even like him to be an attacking midfielder merchant because it is clear that since Kovacic has left, Zoe is the most natural gifted footballer in this team. He's the most naturally gifted footballer in this team. And I feel that we need to respect that. We need to respect him being the most naturally gifted footballer in this damn team. So I just feel like if the midfield still needs to say what's up. So look, see, overall, am I happy with the result? I'm happy with the result. It's a win. I'm happy that it was 3-3-0 because 1-0 is embarrassing. So I'm happy that goals were scored. There were several goals and it was a landslide, which it should be against Luton Town. But I'm looking at the bigger picture. Does this performance, because what I was looking at, forget the results. This result is bare minimum against Luton Town. But against these semi-detached merchants, what I wanted was a performance. Did I get that? In parts. But, Poch, I still need to ask you, you best not play this back three moving forward. You cannot play this back three moving forward because that does not make any sense moving forward. And you can't use the injury of Nkunku as an excuse as to why you're playing back three. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. That makes no freaking sense. So my thing is, Chelsea need to be Chelsea are a 4-3-3 team. It's what your boy Serie was trying to build. Chelsea are a 4-3-3 team. And you've been playing a back four through pre-season. One injury shouldn't change that because even if it's one injury, fair enough, Nkunku, the entire team have been used to playing a certain way. So if the entire team has been used to playing a certain way, so it is what it is. It is what it is. So for Chelsea, I need to see what's going to happen in the next game. Because my thing was, this is about the entire season. And let's be real, people can call me crazy, they can call me mad. I want Chelsea should be mounting a title challenge. You don't spend $1 billion and the aim is a top 5. That's stupid. So anybody who thinks that I should settle for a top 5 or a top 4 or a top 3, you are stupid. I've spent too much money to accept the top 5. I want a title challenge. So 4 points, we move. But my worry here is that where are the goals going to come from on a consistent basis? Where is the creativity going to come from on a consistent basis? Because guys, judging by how things are, I don't think Chelsea are going to get that striker. So Chelsea are now going to have to now rely with Kojak until January. So if that is the case, it is what it is. But come January, Chelsea have to put in a bid for Tony because there are several guys that are looking. United are looking for Tony. Liverpool are looking for Tony. There are several guys looking for Tony. And let's keep it a stack. United need him. Because I'm not sure whether United are going to invest in a Danish moose for a season. Maybe United fans, tell me, are you going to invest your stocks in a Danish moose for an entire season? If you are, okay, my bad. But I think if Tony is available, I think you're going to go in for him rather than investing in a Danish moose for entire season. So look, man, for Chelsea, look, it's going to be a very interesting season because my expectations are different from everyone else's. I think for other Chelsea fans, they are happy to compete and they're happy with the process. I don't do a process. I've been spoilt. Abramovich spoils me. I'm a spoilt brat. And as a spoilt brat, Chelsea have standards. This isn't the Ken Bates era. Those eras are long gone. During the Ken Bates era, 6th, 7th vibes. Abramovich, for too long, he built a culture of winning, a culture of competition, a culture of competing, a culture of saying what's up. And for you to say what's up, Chelsea have to go for that trophy. It's going to be hard, guys. City are a behemoth. City are a freaking behemoth. But if you put down 100 mil on Kai's baby, 100 mil on Zoe Fernandez, I expect a serious bona fide title challenge.